Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to IITC channel. Today we are going to see a driving safety golden rule. So guys, before we start really in the driving safety, let us understand what do we mean by golden rules. What do you mean by driving safety? What do you mean by life-saving rules? Point to remember while driving. So on top of that, I would like to tell you that most of the MNCs like ENI, like Shell, like BG and many more companies, ADNOC, Abu Dhabi National Oil Company, Qatar Petrochemical Company, they have made their own golden safety rule. So why they are saying golden rule, we will see in the following slides. Definitely these are the all questions we are going to see, but it is limited to, there are many more things in the following slides. So guys, my humble request to you is please subscribe the channel and please press the bell icon, and you may please share this link to your personal and professional WhatsApp group. IITC are privileged to allow you to use this program to train your safety team, operation team, maintenance team, construction team, engineering team, your contract laborers, and you can also use this link for a safety moment, or you can also use this as a safety toolbox training. Guys, now question is, what is a safety golden rules? So guys, HSE golden rules are basically a set of lessons learned from the series incidents turned into work best practice. So guys, ultimately what we have learned in the past years, in the past days, during past incidents, so we have seen the root cause analysis, and based on the root cause analysis we have found that there are some best practices. So this is what we have implemented. So these are basically a lesson learned from serious incidents which turn into the best practices. This context, serious means fatality or permanent disability. The HSE golden rules are sometimes referred as life-saving rules also. So you can say that there is no difference between golden rules and life-saving rules. Some company follows the golden rules, some company says life-saving rules, but the meaning of both are same. But again I am telling you, this may vary from company to company, but you should not get confused or you should not get misunderstand that there are different golden rules and there are different life-saving rules. So ultimately the meaning is we have learned some lessons from the serious incidents which has turned into the best practices. Okay guys, now we are going to see the dedicated topic of driving safety. So driving safety is very essential part, because in India I can tell you there are on an average every year 100,000 people are killed on the road. So when I am saying on the road, it is related to driving safety. You can say no, you are driving, no, probably you are driving, but somebody else's mistake can also kill you. So driving behavior and recommendations for proper vehicle management reduce the risk of accident. So driving behavior as well as recommendations for proper vehicle management reduces the risk of accident. So every year we are getting 100,000 people are killed in India. So do you understand? So what is the severity of driving safety, or what is the importance of driving safety? It's in your hand. You can control it, because we have learned the lesson from the past serious incidents, either fatality or permanent damage. So guys, we must follow the driving safety rules or driving safety golden rules. What it is saying that the driving safety golden rule requires that vehicles should be driven by an authorized driver only. I will not explain much, but you need to allow only authorized person to use the vehicle, like forklift, like a car, like a crane, or if you are driving on the road, you must be authorized driver. Vehicle shall be in good condition and maintained regularly. It has to be maintained regularly as per the equipment supplier. Seat belts shall be installed and fastened by all the occupants. When we are saying all the occupant means whether you are a driver or you are sitting as a passenger. So everybody sitting in the car or on the bike must use safety belt. Daily driving maximum hour and rest period shall be respected. So guys, if you are driving for long times, probably you are not able to concentrate because of your tiredness, because of stress. So we must follow the maximum limit of running the car. You must take a mini brake, micro brake when you are driving. Speed shall be within the formal established limit. You should not, and one should not exceed the speed limit, because every area has got the speed limit, and there is meaning why the speed limit has been mentioned. Probably there is a blind corner, probably there is a school, probably there is a hospital, probably there is a barrier, probably there is a accident prone zone. So we must respect the speed limit, adjust the speed depending on the road condition, weather condition and presence of pedestrian. This must be done. Nobody will teach you. It is you and your judgment and your experience can tell you. Driver shall adopt a defensive behavior in respect of other road users. Guys, I can tell you, if you see the history of road accident in India, 100,000 people are killed. There are few people who are being killed by their own mistake. There are few people who are not killed by their mistake but by somebody else's mistake. So that means we have to be defensive in behavior when you are on the road, when you are a pedestrian, when you are crossing the road, or when you are driving the car or vehicle. Driver shall be physically qualified by a doctor to drive. So everybody cannot drive the car. He has to be physically qualified by the doctor. Driver is not allowed to use cell phone and drive with any unfit shoes or barefoot. So we should not encourage any driver to use the cell phone when he is driving. He should use proper safety shoes when driving the car. Driving shall not be under the influence of alcohol or drug. This is completely prohibited by the laws of land also. Driver shall be enough experience to operate the class of vehicle and have appropriate certificate with them. Any load shall be secured and it. So we have to secure all the load. If you are a truck driver or tanker driver or driver of any earth moving vehicles. Driving is a high risk activity to drivers, passengers and members of the public and asset. So guys, we must respect the driving safety golden rule. So guys, I hope you have understood the intent. Now the turn is yours. You have to answer the questions appropriately. Now what do you mean by golden rule? Guys, I have told you, this is a lesson learned through the serious incidents, and these incidents are fatality or permanent disability. What do you mean by driving safety? We have seen all the do's and don'ts of driving safety. You can better explain it. So guys, if you are not able to explain the answer, I would encourage you to please go back and see the video from scratch. What do you mean by life-saving rules? So guys, there is no difference between life-saving rules and golden rules. These are the same. These are as per the company rules. Some companies use life-saving rules, some companies use golden rules, some companies use both. Point to remember while driving. So guys, I hope you have understood the intent of this training. My request is to please subscribe the button and press the bell icon. If you have any question, any query, please feel free to put in the comment section so that I can come back to you appropriately. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this session. With this, thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you very much.